Good morning. It is Tuesday. Let me go ahead and show you what I am bringing to work for breakfast, or like kind of when I'm breaking my fast, which will be around 11, and for my lunch and my snacks. So at work, I already have one of these chomp beef sticks and a cheese stick. So I have those in my refrigerator, so I will have those for snacks. And then to kind of break my fast, I think I'm gonna have one of these pumpkin cream cheese muffins, which are so good. They're low carb. I didn't show them in my meal prep. And then one of these Dan and Light Fit pumpkin pie yogurts. So I'll have that either as like when I break my fast or later on in the afternoon for a snack. One of those times. For my lunch, I'm gonna bring an egg salad sandwich. So this is the egg salad. I made this again in my meal prep. I'm using the Walmart keto friendly, so like the low carb wheat sandwich bread. I just keep this in my refrigerator. It stays fresh a lot longer. And then I have half of, which this little salad kit does not have very many servings. It's 2.5 servings, so I do half of it. This is the kale pecan cranberry, has dried cranberries, pecans, and a Dijon dressing. This is one of my favorites from Walmart. So I just did half of the dressing in there, half of all the croutons, the cranberries and the pecans, and I just put all that in there. So this will be my lunch today. I just got home from work and I need to do a few work things for a meeting tomorrow. So until it's time to make dinner, I'm gonna go ahead and just make myself a smoothie. I'm gonna do a serving of this whole pure protein shake, and just have something to kind of tide me over until it's time to make dinner. I am getting ready to make dinner. I am going to make just some chicken, some easy grilled chicken, or actually I'm gonna put it in the skillet. So skillet chicken, I'm gonna cook it in a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter, light. I'm going to rub it with these two. So we have the garlic butter flavored seasoning from Walmart, and then the buttery poultry blend from Kinder's. So I'm gonna rub that on this, just add just a little bit of butter with the cooking spray. And then once those have cooked on both sides and cooked most of the way through, I'm gonna add the garlic parmesan green beans in that same pan and just cook them together, because these are the best when you cook them with the stovetop method on the back. So good. And I think that'll be a nice dinner. And I do still have half a salad kit left if I wanna have a salad, but I think this will be plenty. Doesn't this look amazing? This is gonna make great leftovers. I'll probably have this for lunch or dinner tomorrow. Probably lunch, but yes. Woo, it's steamy. I'm gonna go ahead and plate this up and put the rest in meal prep containers so I can have it for later in the week. And here is my dinner. So I just did 2 of the thighs. They're really small. I should probably weigh them. I think I'll weigh them and see how many ounces. And then I just did a serving of the green beans. Hey guys, I thought I would give you a little update on this new product that I tried. And it is so much feeling like fall outside. It's raining. It's not too cold, but it's not, super warm. It's so nice. I stayed up a little bit late last night. We do monthly like new hire orientations for all of our new hires. And typically, it's pretty heavy like August, September, and then it starts to kind of get a little bit slower, because once the school year starts, we don't tend to do very much hiring. We hire some throughout the year, and for the agency, the actual agency I work for, not the other school districts that we serve. But we use the same PowerPoint all the time, and I just thought, you know what, I had my computer, so I thought I was just gonna kind of play around with the PowerPoint a little bit, just kind of, I don't know, make it different. The content has to be the same, because obviously that stuff doesn't change, but the actual just the graphics and all of that, I just wanted to do something different. And I got so into that that it was like 10:40 or something when I got into bed, because I worked on that thing till like 10:30. I just was sucked in. I didn't even realize what time it was, but I love doing those kind of things. But yeah, I got totally sucked in. So anyway, a little bit sleepy this morning. So I do have that training today from about 10 to 1. So I'm actually not going to fast today because I do a majority of the presenting. There's like 4 of us that present, but since I do the, bulk of like the actual like new employee trainings and stuff, I do I think my talking piece is a little over an hour, about an hour and a half is my talking piece. So I just don't want to, there's sometimes when I have, not eaten anything before I got in, like my stomach is growling like the entire time. And I start to feel a little, just like I can't remember what I'm saying, that kind of thing. So I think as I'm really super hungry, so I think I'm just gonna make a protein coffee and just kind of sip on that throughout the morning. The training starts at 10. So I think that's what I'm going to do because I'm not gonna be able to eat lunch until after 1. It just really depends on what time it gets over. It depends on the questions that people have, and whatnot. So anyhow, so I'm gonna make myself a protein coffee, which I really want a pumpkin one, but I don't think I have any more of the pumpkin spice shakes unless I put some out in the other fridge. I'm gonna have to go check because I feel like I did not drink all 4 of them, but I'm definitely ordering more of those this weekend because those Atkins pumpkin pie so far is my favorite pumpkin pie protein shake that I've ever tried. They are so good. But let's talk about this Better Goods low carb bread. So I feel like it's like with any kind of low carb bread where I like it better toasted than not toasted. So I've tried this twice now. I tried it as toast over the weekend and it was fine as toast. It still has that little bit of a taste. So if you ever eat low carb bread, you know what I'm talking about, that taste that I'm talking about. I think I just need to probably give up on low carb bread. It's so funny because I don't feel like low carb tortillas have that same kind of aftertaste that low carb breads have. And I've tried them all, as you guys know. I don't think there is a low carb bread out there that I have not tried. There are just some that are better than others. And this one's not bad though. I'll tell you, for the price, because this is definitely more affordable ones. This is the Better Goods brand, which is the new Walmart, premium affordable brand. I would say that this is probably one of my top ones. I can never remember which ones I like and don't like really too much because it's been so long since I've had them. But I would say that this is definitely has the least amount of that funky low carb keto bread taste, I think I'm just gonna stick to, if I want a lower calorie bread. I'm really not a huge fan of the Sara Lee. It's not bad, but it's just so thin. But it's not thin in the way when you buy the thin slice, I'll tell you, the Dave's Killer breads are one of my favorite brands of breads. And their thin bread, even though it's thin, it's not see-through. So you know what I'm talking about with the Sara Lee bread? It's thin, but the actual bread part is super thin. It's just not much to it. I like it, but it also comes in those big, huge loaves, and I just don't go through it all because I don't eat enough of it. So that's why I tend to buy the smaller, that's why I like the low carb breads because they come in these smaller packs, but so do the thin sliced Dave Killer bread or the Franz. I don't know if Franz is a nationwide thing, but I know it's here in Oregon and Washington. Franz is also one of my favorite breads. I really like their thin sliced breads, and actually their low carb bread, if I remember right, I think I liked it as well. But it's $8 a loaf. No, thank you. This was I believe this was $3.48, which is one of the cheapest low carb breads out there. So I don't know. I would say give it a try. They have a wheat and a white. I have the wheat. But I think I'm just gonna stick to my, stick to my Dave's Killer bread, the thin slice. They're 80 calories typically. I don't know if it's 80 calories a slice. I can never remember. Or maybe they're 45 calories a slice, and so it's 90 calories for 2 of them. I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to stick to those because, like I said, I feel like they're more substantial than the Sara Lee. They don't have a funky taste like low carb. They're not low carb, but even if I want to keep my carbs down on certain days, it's easy to do that. I can have that bread and then just the rest of the day be lower carbs. So it's really easy to do that balance. But anyway, I just wanted to give you guys a little update on it. I don't think it's terrible. I think it's worth the try. I think it's worth the try because they don't cost that much. So I do think it's worth the try. I will eat the rest of it, but probably as toast. I just feel like it was, but I tried it with my egg salad and I thought, is it the egg salad? So I did try the egg salad on its own. Nope, the egg salad tasted fine. So it was definitely the bread. So anywho, but I'm gonna head out so I can grab all my stuff, make my coffee. I'm gonna go see, what time is it? 7:01. So I'm gonna go ahead and go grab all my coffee stuff and I'll share that with you. And then I am taking my leftovers from dinner last night will be my lunch today. And that was such a good dinner, by the way. I've been having an issue with chicken breasts lately. Like for some reason, it's just, they're not tasting good to me. And like if I buy the already cooked like chicken tenders and things like that and just throw them in the air fryer and cook them up, those have been fine. It's when I buy raw chicken breasts and they're just not tasting right to me lately. So I was just afraid it's gonna be chicken in general, but the chicken thighs were not bad. I mean, they were pretty good. I'm just not used to eating chicken thighs, but it tasted pretty good. And with the green beans and all that mixed together, it was such a good dinner. It was so good, so good. So I'm excited to have it for lunch today. So that'll be my lunch. And then I'm not sure what I'm doing for dinner tonight, but you guys will see that. Did find my pumpkin spice shake. So we're also still gonna do our salted caramel. And I think I tried this one the other day. I think we're gonna go for the pumpkin praline. I think is what I'm gonna go for. So if you watched my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5, you saw that I have my coffee bar decorated. Okay, so here's all the players in this coffee. I know it's a lot, but we have our caramel drizzle, our amazing pumpkin spice, pumpkin rich, protein rich shake, so good. Stoke cold brew. I picked this up at Grocery Outlet for like $2.49, so this is my last bottle of it. Then I'll have to make some cold brew. We have our pumpkin spice cold foam and then our pumpkin praline syrup, and here we go. Yum, yum, yum. For dinner tonight, I'm gonna do kind of a play on the taco stuffed sweet potatoes that I was going to do. I'm really curious about these sweet potato toasts that I bought. I want to try them out because I still am seeing them at Grocery Outlet. So if I like them, I want to pick more up. So I want to go ahead and give these a try because I think I might go by Grocery Outlet this weekend. So I'm going to use these instead of the whole sweet potato. I'm just going to see how big these are. I may do 1 or 2. I'm thinking probably 2 of these. I'm going to cook up this extra lean ground beef with some taco seasoning. I have some Quest chips also out in my pantry that I'm going to grab to go on the side of this. We have some pico de gallo, some avocado. I think I'm going to, this is a little itty bitty avocado. I think I'm going to spread that on the sweet potatoes. So I'm going to cook these up first. I think I'm going to put them in the air fryer and get them nice and toasty, and then spread them with the avocado on each one. And then I'll layer the ground beef. I don't think I have any green onions. So I'm just going to do the pico de gallo, and then I'm just going to pair that with my Quest chips. So I will show you the finished product when it's all done. I want to show you, and it does say a serving is 1 to 2 slices because these, you can see these are very thin, but I'm very hopeful of these. And they do have air fryer instructions on them. So I really like that so many things are getting air fryer instructions on them. So I'm going to go and just follow those instructions, and we'll just see how this goes. These came out super crispy. I am very impressed with these. Definitely. I could have turned them over, I think, because it's not as crispy on the other side, but I'm fine with that. But if you would want it to be crispy on both sides, kind of like actual toast, I would say turn them over halfway through. But these are gorgeous. So I have those. I'm going to weigh out my avocado, spread it on there, and put my taco meat on top. Alrighty, so doesn't that look so good? I did add on some of the reduced fat cheese, but that turned out so pretty. And then I have some protein chips on the side if I want some, but I am super, super impressed with this dinner. I did not show you guys my lunch, but my lunch, I think I told you this morning, I was going to do leftovers from last night's dinner. So I did leftovers of the chicken and green beans, and it was so good. So we're going to give this a little try, see how these taste. Okay, guys, if you can find these Now I'll tell you, I've tried to make sweet potato toast before. I think it was a fail the couple times I tried it. I just could never get it cut thin enough. It just didn't cook evenly. I am definitely gonna go look for these again. So good, you guys. Give this a try. If you can't find these, just do like like I was gonna do. Just a sweet potato, stuff it with taco meat. It's gonna taste the same, but I like how crispy these get because that makes it so versatile. I'm gonna definitely be making some like egg and avocado. Oh, I forgot to mention, this is how small the avocado was, you guys. I don't know if you could tell on camera just how small it was. That whole avocado was 38 grams. Super tiny. But anyway, I'm gonna definitely make me some avocado sweet potato toast. Avocado egg. Yeah, you know me. Tired. I'm gonna have this. If I have anything else, I will let you know. If not, I will come on and close up the video. But I kind of really want to have one of the caramel apple pie, what do you call them? Yogurts, because I have been really missing those and they're really good. I'm drinking my 3rd thing of water. So I've done really, really good with water today. I did a lot better today than I did yesterday. But anyhow, water, water, water. I am actually my 3rd one. I've drank plain water all day, but my 3rd one, I'm going to have one of these mango Tangelo water enhancers. So, okay. Oh, this dinner is so good, you guys. I'm so excited when I find like a dinner that I really, really like. I'm going to go ahead and end my night with one of these caramel apple light and fit yogurts with some of the grain-free vanilla almond butter nut granola. This is my favorite granola right now. I found it at Grocery Outlet. They had like small bags of them for $1.99. Let's see. Here we go. So here's a full-size bag that I actually ended up picking up at Safeway or Fred Meyer. I can't remember which one. But it's an 8-ounce bag, and this bag was like $8.99. I mean, it's expensive. And then they had these 4-ounce bags, so half the size, for $1.99. So I did pick up 2 of them while they had them there. But like I said, I'm going to try to make a trip to Grocery Outlet this weekend because I want to pick up more of these for sure, because it definitely was worth the price. I couldn't remember how many ounces this was when I picked these 2 up, and I thought, oh, it's probably not. No, it's exactly half. So anyway, this is such a good combination. This is gonna end my night. I'm gonna go ahead and close up this video of my, I guess it was 2 days of eating. Yes, 2 days of eating, and I am glad to be back. I am glad to be back to filming and glad to be back on track and just having some normal days, that's for sure. So anyhow, I will see you guys in the next video. Bye guys.